it's Marty here. How are you all doing? Today we are going to do something different than I've ever done, but not what you've ever seen. I'm going to do a get ready with me, and I'm going to be trying out a couple new products that I have never tried before. So I'm going to do this on camera. I do not know how well I'm going to do with putting makeup on in front of the camera. So since I've never done that before, kind of bear with me. But let's go ahead and get into it and see how well we do or don't do, or, you know, this could turn out to be a total disaster. I mean, we never know. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and try. But pretty much what inspired me to do this is I have hyperpigmentation right here, and what I've been trying to do is find different products to cover it up better, make it look better. Usually you can camouflage it pretty well, but I'm trying a different kind of foundation. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm scared to try it because I tried the Neutragena Healthy Skin, I believe it's called, and everybody said it was like a dupe for NARS. I didn't really like it that much. I mean, it was humid the days I tried it. Maybe it was the weather that was, you know, battling against me. I don't know. But this one is the Neutragena Nourishing Long Wear Makeup Tone Correcting Complex. And that's what we're going to be using as our foundation today. And it is, my color is Classic Ivory number 10. And it says on the top, 12-hour wear. Well, I'm not going to test that out by any means today, but I am going to test out the foundation and see how it works. First of all, I'm going to apply my e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer, and I just use a very, very little bit. I mean, this is the way I do my makeup. It doesn't mean my way is right or wrong. Your way may be right for you. In my opinion, makeup's a very personal thing. I mean, it goes on your body, your face, your skin, the most sensitive areas of your body. It's really a personal thing. One thing that works for me may not work for somebody else. So, I mean, you never know until you give it a go. So, let's get this primer put on my skin. And with primer, I always pat it into the pores like this instead of, you know, rubbing. I pat it. It's supposed to be a pore filler. And so I kind of just concentrate mine on my T-zone area, my cheeks where my pores are biggest. I do my chin a little bit, my nose, definitely my nose. And I just pat that in. And then whatever's left, which trust me is not very much, this stuff, it dries to a powdery finish, and it is ultra soft like silk. So it's very pleasant to wear. With the rest, I just massage in to the rest of my face. And trust me, there was hardly none really left on there. Just what was pretty much left on my hands, you know, just to, like, you know, make sure there was coverage everywhere. Okay, next of all, I'm gonna shake this bad boy up. I don't know why I'm so freaking worried about trying this. I mean, it's not like it didn't do anything to me. The Neutrogena didn't like break me out or, you know, do anything terrible. It was just, I guess, a letdown because I really like Neutrogena products, and I just honestly thought it was going to be better from everybody's views. But like I said, it was Nebraska weather, so we may, you know, try it more in the fall and winter, and maybe it will be better. So, you know, it was probably totally an error on my part, or just my weather, or you know, a combination of the two. I mean, I will try it again. It just, I was looking for so much more in it and was just kind of let down. The next thing I'm going to use on my face is the e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. Now, I have pretty dry under eyes, and this is an awesome primer for your under eyes. It's like a pink color. I mean, I don't really think you're going to pick up a lot of it on the camera, but it is like that pink, biscuity, salmony color that helps hide the dark marks under your eyes. I always put this on after I put my face primer on. You know, so I can make sure I get a good application. And you do not need very much per, you know, under your eye. But this color counteracts the darkness under your eyes. And it makes it much easier to hide the dark circles or the veining in your eye underneath. But I always bring that in, and I always use, sorry, my phone's just going crazy. And I just pat that in, and I always use my finger with that. So I pat that in, and I let that primer just kind of set for a minute and give it a chance to soak in and do what it's supposed to do. Okay, and I am going to use my MUA BBCC cream brush, which is honestly a buffer brush. This thing honestly puts on foundation like a dream. But it is new, and it sheds just a tiny bit yet, so if I'm having to pick stuff off my face, you know why. Okay, so now that hydrating primer, this stuff is thick. I am like, you don't even know, for real, it is thick. We're gonna have to like use the end of a brush to like, whoa Nelly, that's some thick foundation. I mean, I know it is long wear, and I know that every foundation of course is not going to be, you know, like my ideal foundation. Girl can wish. I mean, hell, I wish I could pick up a bottle and it just be right there. And for some reason the light is making this look way not the right color, but it honestly is. I will show you as soon as we get it buffed in. Sorry, I have to get a baby wipe. Okay, now let's start seeing what this bad boy does. Honestly, this went on a lot better than I thought it was going to. I mean, it really did. I'm really digging it. I really, really am. I mean, I can't say anything about it. As soon as I get my whole face on and my bronzer, my blush, my, you know, the whole jazz, I think that things will look better. But we'll just see as we go along in this tutorial that we're testing out together. I'm using next the Age Rewind Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and my color is 210 Fair. Who could have guessed that, right? I always leave it set for a minute. I don't use a brush on this. I actually use my fingers, and I just let it set for a minute just to get like kind of tacky-ish. Okay, today I'm going to use the NYC Color Wheel Matte Mosaic Face Powder, and this one is All Over Bronze Glow. And I did swatch these in a haul, and this color is gorgeous, and it's matte, so you can do almost anything with it. You know, I mean, oh, and the color is gorgeous, not to mention. Let's put on blush next. A little scatterbrain today. I'm actually going to dip into my Tarte's After Dark palette. Now I'm not in here for anything except that blush. Look at the blush. Oh my lord. I know you guys have seen this a million times, but oh, I just gotta show it. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, now let's get this stuff put on. I always do it from the middle back. That way I get where I need to lay everything. Then I give a very front swoosh, just a swoosh. Just a swoosh. I'm going to go ahead and go back in with this. Did I even give you the name of this powder? Are you freaking serious, Marty? Okay, it's Rimmel Stay Matte Long Press Powder, and my color is in Buff Beige, number 12. So, I always get the lighter colors because I'm so pale. But I'm going to go back in and just softly go over everything. Just kind of meld it all together. And I only did that with like literally one swish, tap off, very little product on the end. You don't need any, hardly at all. Okay, you guys have all heard me talk about the e.l.f. Lip Plumper. It has the cinnamon one in it. I cannot get enough of this. This is the time I will put this on my lips and let it get nice. Give that time to soak in and do its job. I don't even care if it tingles. I just love the aroma of the cinnamon, I guess. I don't know. It somehow comforts me in a way. I don't know. I'm strange. Just leave it at that. I don't know. I do not know why I look so white on the camera. I mean, I honestly do not know. Maybe it's just me. You know, it's probably nothing. You guys are probably seeing everything great, and it's just my total bunk judgment that's saying I'm so pale. I always, when I use the liquid or cream highlighters of any kind, I always apply them with my finger. I don't find you need a dirtier brush just for a few little spots. And if you're putting that much that you need a brush, a buffing brush, then girly, you might be putting too much on. Way too much on. Okay, we're going to go back in, and I'm going to put a little more, and I am not getting any more product, by the way. It's just what is left in my brush. I'm going to go ahead and go around kind of the perimeter of my face a little more, make myself look a little more sun-kissed, and then I will blend that in again afterwards. I'm just kind of putting it even over the blush, even, you know, just kind of anywhere that you'd want that sun-kissed glow to hit you. I mean, there is no right or wrong. And if you think you overdid it, just get your foundation brush back out and clean it up. I mean, you know, like I said before, makeup is so personal. I mean, it's, you know, each to their own. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is use this Hip Studio Secrets Duo in Shocked. And this is one of the hip duos that I was so freaking out about that I could not find. And then, you know the story. Randy got me into a store where he found it, so he ended up being right. And of course I had to tell him, which, you know, went all to his head. But anyways, this is the color we're going to use. And I am going to grab my two favorite eye brushes. Now, I do believe these need a shout out. I love, absolutely love the e.l.f. Essential, what the heck is that? The e.l.f. Essential Eyes line. Their blending brush and their eyeshadow brush are amazing. They're cheap. You can have a bunch laying around. You're not wasting a bunch of money by doing so. And they're honest to godly amazing. Honest to godly amazing. And for $1, you can't go wrong, but they are really, really, really good quality. And that's what is the neatest part about it, is that they are so cheap and you can have a bunch laying around and don't feel bad because you spent so much money. We're going to go back into this Tarte palette, and I'm actually going to grab this mauvey color right here, and I'm going to put that all over my lid and knocking more stuff over. I'm going to go ahead and come into this Hip Duo, and you know what, we're going to change our mind. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I decided to switch it out for the Hip Duo in Sculpted, which are these two absolutely gorgeous colors. Here, let me get this as close to your eyeballs as possible. Oh my god, okay. There we go. We got a good shot there. Okay, these are the two absolutely most beautiful colors. I haven't used them yet. I have swatched them, as you guys already know. But I decided to go for a different look. Okay, I have mauvey on the mauvey color from the Rainforest palette on my eyelid. I'm also have decided I'm going to bring that color up into my crease a bit. And we're going to put this up here and make this kind of like our blending palette, our blending color. Such a pretty color on its own though. Like literally I could probably throw on some mascara and liner and go right now. I mean, it's that quick. The color is absolutely gorgeous. I love that palette. I cannot say enough about that palette. And that is no joke. The next color I'm going to go ahead and dive into is this darker purple. We're going to go ahead and go right into the crease with that. Whoa, these colors are some pigmented colors. Look at this. Oh my lord. Y'all are getting my makeup face. Well, this just turned into a smoky eye. Okay, you guys do not need to be like utterly precise with this. We're gonna blend it all out in the end. We just want to get the colors where we need them. And then we'll go on from there. Okay. Next we're gonna go in with, I believe, don't look like I have much of a plan at all now, does it? We're going to go in with the metallic pink. Or it's more of a purple or a metallic plum. We're going to go right in here. We're going to put that, about a little less than half to the center of your eye. Okay, we're going to go back into the Tarte palette, back into that same mauvey color that we put on, and now we're going to go in here. I hope you guys are really able to see this, because I've never done one of these before, girls. I mean, I'm just so, I don't know. I mean, I know I'm good at putting makeup on. I mean, I am good at doing other people's makeup. I do it all the time, but I don't know what my deal has been. Okay, but we're gonna go in and we're going to take a little more of that mauvey color, and I'm gonna stick that right out on the edge. I wanna blend this out pretty much up high. If it's gonna be dramatic, we're gonna make it dramatic, girls. Let's go. Honestly, this is not what I intended. I did not intend a full out, oh my gosh, smoky eye. You know, I did not at all. But, you know, it's actually turning out to be pretty dang gorgeous, if I do say so myself, girls. We're going to go back into the Hip Duo, into this purple. Put a little more in the crease on that eye. Now we're going to go into this flesh tone right up here with your blender brush, and we're going to get some of that on there, and we're going to go into the top, and we're going to tone this down a little bit. My e.l.f. Revitalizing Spray, I'm going to spray that right on the end of my brush. And if you're ever going to use an eyeshadow wet, you always take it from one part only, because it will ruin that part of your makeup. So always take it from the same spot each time. That way you're not destroying your palette or your little duo, trio, whatnot. I'm going to come back in here with it wet, and I'm going to just look at how that pops. Absolutely look at that. And just making it wet makes it look like such a beautiful foiled look. Oh my lord. I think that was a great touch. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with this little teeny flat edged, and I do mean itty bitty teeny. I use this actually to go right underneath my bottom eyelashes to kind of bring everything together. So everything gets I took that one over a little further than I wanted to. But what I'm going to do is I'm really going to smoke it out underneath my eye. If we're going to do this dramatic, we might as well go all the way. I guess if I decide to go out tonight, I'm ready. Well, minus the hair. And then I'm going to go back in the purple, the lighter metallic-y purple side, and I'm going to go right from the corner of the inside of my eye, and I'm going to drag it right over the darker purple that we used. And then I'm going to follow that on this side. Okay, what do we think, girls? Okay, we'll do it this way. This half of my face is artificial light. This side is natural light. Oh, with this look, I've decided, since I vamped it up so much, like, whoa, girl, like, whoa, you going out tonight? Woo! For real. But it turned out really pretty in my opinion. I like it. Did not intend for it to be this dark, but we're gonna go with it. Since my eyes are so dark and I pretty much carry the darker shadow underneath my eye, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Rimmel Scandalized Pencil in Nude. I'm gonna pop that right in the waterline. And that's gonna really brighten up my eye, as you see already. This one has it, this one don't. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's absolutely amazing. There, and that just brightens my eyes up so they just don't look so dark and, you know, gothic. Hey, gothic may be what you're going for, but in my case I wasn't. I just did vamp it up a little bit though, didn't I? Next thing we're going to do is curl our lashes. We're going to open this, and this is NYX's Badonkadonk. Now, I am a fan of NYX mascaras, and I got this on a haul a while back, and I figured since I was going to go ahead and test out my talents at putting makeup on in front of everybody and their dog. I think it didn't go so bad so far. What do you guys think? Put that in the like box. Tell me in the comments. But kind of, don't be rude, please. I know, I mean, this is kind of like my first go at it, so just work with me. Okay, this is NYX's new Badonkadonk. And it is just a rubber wand, guys. One of them big, fat rubber wands. Those are the good ones, though. Those ones right there are going to give you major volume. I am really impressed with the way it looks, the way it turned out. I don't know, I just seem like ooh, it all turned out really nicely. I hope that I've given you guys each one of the names, a hair of the products. I mean, I have kind of been a little scatterbrained this video because, like I said, this is my first time doing like a full face of makeup tutorial, and I was a little squeamish about it, but anyways, it hasn't went so bad so far. What do you guys think? Pop that in the comments, tell me what you think, but again, please don't be mean. Okay, we're going to use the Chubby Lip Pencil from LA Colors. I was going to go with a lot brighter lip, but since I vamped up my eyes so much, Yeah, it's probably best I keep a neutral lip so I don't look like a streetwalker, you know. Okay. Well, guys, what do we think? Let me get you up close and up personal in my business. Okay, what do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for being so patient with me on this video. I know it was long. I know that I babbled a lot. I know I didn't make sense a lot, but I was really nervous about doing this, and I don't even know why. This turned out pretty well in my opinion. So, I guess it ended up working out. So, if you guys are not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you, and if you like videos like this, hit that like button. That way we make more. If you guys want to say anything, have a conversation, get to know each other, pop that in the comments. I always read them, I always respond, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Bye-bye.